I am enjoying all of the meltdowns. My God, when a person that other people don't like comes up with a good idea, people bend over backwards just trying to character assassinate them. Anna Kasparian started it. Benjamin Dixon is in on it. Sam Cedar, Emma Vigilant, that dude, big fat guy with the beard from Jacobin, No Miki, Const, Francesca Fiorentina, David Sirotto. And, you know, this is all unfortunate. I have, you know, nothing but great respect for all these folks. And the reason why I'm highlighting them, they're part of, you know, the YouTube nation, the progressive YouTube, or at least I thought they were. I thought they were part, and they're right. Ben Dixon is perceptive enough that this is becoming a referendum on who's a progressive and who's not a progressive. So he's perceptive enough to know that. But you're going to watch, you know, this is, you know, David Sirotto, Anna Kasparian, Francesca Fiorentina. Watch they're all, you know, fucking crumbling and melting and just, you know, falling into themselves. They don't know what to do. What? Now, on the other side, I'll tell you who's on the other side in a second. Here is Zach and Gavin from the Vanguard.
Strategic equivalent of a third grader. I think it's a good strategy. Again, you can disagree with Jimmy Dore as a person all you want, but I do think this is a good strategy, and I just don't think it's necessary for, you know, this kind of, like, bullshit. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like we're going to, like, it seems like this is the kind of thing that the left does so that this is because we don't have any power to actually facilitate change. It's just like, this is how we keep ourselves distracted from the fact that we're constantly fucking losing and you know, working in poor people everywhere are suffering because of it. So, yeah.
Good one, Zach. That's funny, maybe. Yeah, we're fighting over the scrap. We have no fucking power, so we got to make goddamn magic out of fucking nothing. And guess what? We got a good fucking idea. And in a democracy, guess what? Good ideas is the currency. That's your passport. That's how you can. What? You got some good ideas? Come on in. Of course, you're progressive, passionate, you give a damn, you're smart, intelligent. I want you living in my community. Essentially.
But yeah, I don't, again, check out this article from David Sirotto on the Daily Poster.
I will check it out.
That kind of breaks down, you know, what the left can really do to get some, you know, substantive change, hopefully, in some really productive ways we can hopefully get some leverage. So, again, this is a great article.
I will check out Sirotto's article. These folks, I had asked them the question, the Vanguard, what are other ideas besides Medicare for All that you would support that we should put the pressure on Pelosi, because they were in favor of Medicare for All, but they felt that it wasn't enough. And they had a whole bunch of stuff. They want to cancel rent, eviction moratorium, something about a red moratorium. I'm not sure what that is. They want a stimulus, a universal basic income. They want to cut consumer debt. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ideas, right? So I think I probably could get a top 10 list. Here's 10 ideas Nancy Pelosi needs to do or she needs to go. Just put just put it up for a vote. Shouldn't the American people know what the representatives of the American government think? Shouldn't the American people know what their own government thinks and believes and where their positions are on different things? So, smart guys, check that out. Subscribe to them. They're the Vanguard. Zach and Gavin. Gavin GMB. Gavin CMB. You can tag Gavin CMB on Twitter. Now let's take a look at Sam Cedar.
Of course, but...
Should we play any more?
Yeah, I play the rest. I think.
Oh, y'all gonna make me cuss on it.
Oh my gosh, Benjamin Dixon, what a sweetheart! For 21 minutes, Benjamin. Oh, you white people gonna make me cuss, ain't you? Oh my God. Fucking Jekyll and Hyde. I've only seen Benjamin Dixon like fucking pissed off. This is cracking me up. Talk about playing a role to cover up people's bullshit.
Buddy sees through the squad now. And why AOC? I'm telling you, they're pushing her out there because she's the most sympathetic. And so idiots can say, stop attacking her when she is standing between you and healthcare and protecting Nancy Pelosi and her career. Excuse me, guys. Can I respond to that?
Yeah.
Are we off of like whatever? What's the rating right now? Is it rated R? Can we cuss?
Yeah, you can cut.
Yeah,
Fuck Jimmy Dore. This stuff is sociopathy. What he is doing is cashing in on your anger, but he's cashing in with a strategy that's going to leave you without Medicare for all. He is literally, at this point, COINTELPRO for me. He is a Fed at this point because he is coming in to neutralize the only power that progressives really have. And if you and your, and I'm going to do my best not to insult the people who support his idea.
No, it's absolutely insane. He thinks he's COINTELPRO. My God, that's very, very insightful. That makes me think Benjamin Dixon might be COINTELPRO. Is Benjamin Dixon Fed? Where the fuck did Benjamin Dixon come from? Did anybody know who Benjamin Dixon was like a year ago? He could be a Fed.
It's in my blood to insult you, but I'm not going to because you really, really need to understand that what he is doing is manipulating you for cash, and much more importantly than him is the fact that he is scullying our chance to get Medicare for all in the next 4 years. He's going to make us kill it right now. That's what he's doing. He's a Fed.
I got news for everybody.
He's not trying. He's a Fed. Fighting for Medicare for all doesn't kill Medicare for all. Standing up for Medicare for all is moving in the direction of getting Medicare for all. Giving up, not demanding shit, just sucking Nancy Pelosi's dick in hopes that maybe she'll give you a pat on the head and a couple peanuts and a dime or two. Ben Dixon and AOC do agree that Julian Assange does not deserve a pardon. Everything he's gone through is just and fine and dandy. So Ben Dixon and AOC agree on that, and probably AOC says maybe Snowden deserves a pardon, so maybe Ben Dixon is in agreement on AOC with that. Very sad, AOC, she's number one, right? She's the head honcho. She's number one for all the progressives, right? She was the first one. She's always going to be, they're going to coalesce around AOC, right? Of course that's going to happen. Green New Deal, abolish ICE. Man, she's going to get a lot of shit, even in the Green New Deal is Medicare for all, but all of a sudden, I guess she's not for the Green New Deal. What about the jobs and the college and the housing? Was all that bullshit too? Was the entire Green New Deal bullshit? Because I was pretty excited about the Green New Deal. Had Medicare for all in it. Let's get rid of Richard Neal. That's fine. David Sirota, I'll fucking read his goddamn article, okay? And it seems like he's got some, other ideas. So, let's explore, in the great pool of ideas, the best ideas should prevail. So which ideas are the best ideas? Right now, Jimmy Dore's forced to vote is the best idea. You want to beat Jimmy Dore in this game? Come up with a better idea. Ben Dixon, Emma Vigilant, Sam Cedar. Come up with a better idea. You come up with a better idea, now nobody talks about Jimmy Dore. That's all you got to do. You don't know how to think? Just think of a thought that is better than the thought that Jimmy thought up about a fucking month ago. That got this shit going. And he read an article, so he, freely acknowledges it wasn't his idea. He just popularized it. He's an entertainer, used his platform. Now it's, off and running. He's the one that got AOC elected. He discovered AOC. This is just what Jimmy Dore does. Where you been, Benjamin Dixon? Doesn't he work for the TYT? He don't know nothing about Jimmy Dore? How did he get employed on TYT? He never watched TYT. Oh my goodness, Ben Dixon never watched TYT, yet he's getting paid.
There's not going to be Medicare for all in 4 years.
Ever. There will never be universal health care in America, Sam Cedar fatalistically, pessimistically declares.
Happening. That when I mean, like this is a 10
Chimera.
a 10 to 12 year project, and I got news for everybody. It just got set back by probably more than the 4 years that we just spent with Donald Trump.
Because that's the spokesperson.
This was the whole. Well, it's not even just that. It's just like, look, people like there are extraordinary forces aligned against it.
Yeah.
Having 4 years of slow frustration bill under a Clinton administration who is trying out, to expand healthcare in very.
Let's check out this SLV Revolutions guy. Is going ape shit. She is trash and attacking Jimmy Dore. My God, Jimmy Dore is occupying so much space in Emma Vigilante and Sam Cedar's head. My God, I guess she's a paid shill now, so I guess progressive politics is off the table. So I'm going to get into some of Emma Vigilante's tweets. But first I want to draw the fault lines. Who is on what side, right? So it kind of looks like there's two sides, but really there's just one side. So who all agrees with forcing... I like this guy, kind of crummy video, crummy audio, but, he's doing with the best he's got, so, shit. 82 views. Moving on up. Even if this guy gets no views, I am reaching some important people. And, I like to think I'm making a difference.
I think this is an interesting debate, certainly an interesting bit of beef going down on Twitter. But again, I do think it got a little bit intense, and I hope...
Super interesting, super fantastic. This is, you know what? Maybe we need to argue more. Man, I need to talk to Sam Cedar and Emma and Benjamin.
Instead, you are now working from a point of people just knowing we could easily go from the frying pan into the fire.
Right.
That's the way that politics work. And you can go back and people can go look at Jimmy's,
Sam Cedar declared that America is never going to get universal health care. 10, 20, 50 years later, maybe in the next century, right? Maybe we'll get, you know what? Which is just too conservative. It's like, Jesus Christ, talk about being a fucking right-wing conservative. We'll never get universal health care. I don't even know how Benjamin Dixon is. How is any of the goddamn,
vision of where we would be today. Yeah, Elizabeth Warren is the president, and the Republican Party having, refused to go along with anything that Donald Trump wanted, and all this, and know that the guy has no idea what he's talking about.
All right, we'll save the rest of this for later. What a fucking train wreck. I can't put up with this shit no more. I want to talk to I want to talk to Emma, Sam, and Benjamin Dixon. You give your perspective, I give my perspective, 1 minute, talk for an hour, see where it goes. I think it would actually be pretty enlightening, and it'd be good. It'd be good conversation. It'd be, I'll read that David Sirotto fucking article, but David Sirotto is just a jealous, petty bitch. I'm enjoying all the meltdowns. Thank you, Jimmy Dore. Lots of entertaining meltdowns. Peace.